Alexander Skarsgård has expressed interest in portraying a reimagined Swedish version of James Bond, as the iconic spy franchise enters a new era under Amazon MGM's creative control. In an interview with The Times, the 48-year-old True Blood and Succession actor was asked if he would consider taking on the role of 007. Initially, he laughed off the idea, saying, "I'm way too Swedish for that." But when the interviewer pointed out that the Bond franchise might be shifting directions, Skarsgård began to reconsider. "Yeah," he mused, "I could be a very polite, diplomatic Swedish James Bond who negotiates." Drawing on his background in Sweden's national military service, Skarsgård joked that his Bond would prefer calm diplomacy over explosive action. "Oh no, there'll be no violence at all," he quipped. "It'll just be boardroom meetings where people try to find consensus. Everyone's stressed out and desperately tries to avoid an argument or complications. That's very Swedish." He then playfully added, "I'll pitch it." Skarsgård's comments come as the Bond franchise undergoes a major transition. In February, Amazon MGM took over full creative control from longtime producers Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli. While the duo remain co-owners, the move hands the direction of the franchise to Amazon, signaling potential changes to the beloved series. This shift in leadership comes as fans continue to speculate who will replace Daniel Craig, who bowed out after 2021's No Time to Die, his fifth and final appearance as Bond. Names floated as potential successors include Aaron Taylor Johnson, 34, Harris Dickinson, 28, and James Norton, 39. Taylor Johnson, once considered a frontrunner, has since distanced himself from the speculation. As anticipation builds, the delay in announcing the next Bond is setting the stage for the longest gap between Bond films in franchise history. The current record stands at 6 years and 4 months, the span between License to Kill, 1989, and GoldenEye, 1995. If the new installment doesn't arrive soon, it could surpass that. However, signs of progress have emerged. At CinemaCon in Las Vegas this April, Amazon MGM executives Courtney Valenti and Sue Kroll confirmed that a new, fresh, and exotic Bond installment is underway. They announced that producers Amy Pascal and David Heyman are already in London developing the next chapter. "We are committed to honoring the legacy of this iconic character while bringing a fresh, exotic new chapter to audiences around the world," said Valenti and Kroll. Meanwhile, Skarsgård is set to lead Murderbot, a 10-part Apple TV plus sci-fi series based on Martha Wells's acclaimed Murderbot Diaries. He'll play a rogue security robot that gains free will and secretly begins making its own decisions. A character perhaps not too far from the introspective, peace-seeking Bond he imagines. Would you like this rephrased version styled more formally or more conversationally?